Hello! So today's lesson is going to be about comparing and contrasting the two different governments that Russia has had and we've learned about in class, but also we're going to compare and contrast those governments with the United States government. So what you're going to need for this lesson is you're going to need your Prezi open to, there's going to be a bunch of things that we're going to sort, and you're going to need a piece of paper to do your Venn diagram, or you can do your Venn diagram in your ISN, it's up to you. I like the paper myself personally because I can have I feel like I have more room and I can glue this in my ISN, but if you'd prefer to just have it in your ISN, that's fine too. So I'm going to use a circular template, and the first thing you're going to need to do is make your Venn diagram, and you're just making 3 circles, and feel free to pause the video and get your paper and your circles drawn on your paper. And when you're finished, it should look something like this, okay? There's 3 different government systems that we're going to be comparing and contrasting in this. One is going to be traditional Russia. And when we're talking about traditional Russia, we're really looking into those first 2. Really, it was our first day that we talked about Russia history when we're looking at the different czars of Russia. Whenever we say traditional, we're talking old school, okay? Nothing current, so the way that Russia's government had been for a while. The second government that we're comparing and contrasting with Russia is going to be the Soviet Union. Remember that the Soviet Union is what came from the traditional Russian government, so that's why we're comparing and contrasting these 2. And then the last government system we're comparing and contrasting is the United States of America. So make sure you label your triple Venn diagram like so. Okay, and then on your Prezi, there are a bunch of statements that what you need to do is sort them into the triple Venn diagram, okay? So I think that a Venn diagram itself is a very easy thing to understand. You probably are familiar with how just a normal double Venn diagram works. Adding in one more circle is really not that confusing, but just so that we are clear on a couple of things, I'm going to go over 1 or 2 examples to clarify how to fill this out. So, for example, one of the things that you have to sort is which of these 3 governments are ruled by 1. So in order to find that answer, you're not going to Google, which governments are ruled by 1? Google's not going to know that answer. So you need to go back into your ISN and find those notes on European government that has there's that one paper or that one sheet that has the government ruled by 1, few, or many, and then you could use that to help you. But I'm going to give you the answer anyway so that we understand how it fits in with this triple Venn diagram. So governments that were ruled by 1 were both traditional Russia and the Soviet Union. So you would all go ahead and put ruled by 1 in between these 2, okay? If there's something that you see on the list that you need to sort for the Prezi that belongs to all 3 governments or all 3 countries, you put it in the middle, right? Because all the circles overlap into the middle. You don't write it 3 separate times, okay? So you're only writing these terms once, okay? So I would need you to, after this video is over, remember, you are comparing and contrasting the governments of Russia, the Soviet Union, traditional Russia, and the United States of America, and you're going to do that by making a triple Venn diagram. Thank you!